According to the Board of Directors Chairman at NamScore, the aim of the workshop is to equip the necessary knowledge to the participants on sports education. Hamutuma also raised concern on the lack of funds allocated to school sports in the country.
More specifically, this program is created to capacitate the teachers. And Patrick is correct to indicate that the foundation of sport is with schools. Now, if you build a sport model that does not recognize that school sport is the foundation of sport excellence, you are not going to make it. Therefore, some of us as advocates of sport development have always argued that if you have a national budget of sport, at least 60% of that must be channeled to school sport. Because you need to catch the learners when they are young and mold them and give them the ample 100 hours. Because in sport we say for you to become a sport star, you must have at least have accumulated 10,000 hours. Now, if you do not allow the learners to accumulate the hours while they are young, you'll never develop stars. Now, the world of sport begins with information. You cannot develop sport in your club, in your school, if you are not capacitated, if you do not have the information. So the aim is to provide you with the information, for you to digest the information, and to build a reservoir of information, knowledge, and ultimately for you to impact the knowledge that you have received today in your school system. Because if we believe that if the school system is well capacitated, then the nation will be well capacitated. It does not make sense that you capacitate at the top, but not at the school level.
Earlier this year, the Ministry of Education, Ministry of Sport, Sports Commission, NamScore, and all sport chairpersons of the 14 regions held a consultative meeting to discuss ways of improving the activities of the NSSU in bettering school sports in the country. Moreover, National Sport Coordinator of the NSSU, Solomon Daycare, challenged the participants to mobilize their knowledge at their respective schools.
And my challenge to you as participants today, when you go back to your various schools, you will be in a better position to market your school, to run school programs more effectively. You don't need another school to run a school program effectively. You just need your school and your different classes already to start. If you can empower 5 more, when you go, you leave the knowledge behind, you take with you, and where you go, you do the same. And you start building, as what Ndoli was saying, a reservoir. You start building and empowering more people. And by sharing knowledge and skills, colleagues, you are building the nation.
Apart from gaining knowledge on sports education, professional sports education sports training modules will allow participants to gain a greater understanding of the local context to the global sport marketplace and the insight into areas of sport management.